Okay, we can start now. Last time we looked at how to how to represent these numbers on a number line, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now today we'll go through questions and see how we can be solving these questions. All right. So I'll be asking first. I just want to see also how you understood that first. Uh, we start with this one. All right. So we could do just like bring them on a number line. You remember? So
Yes.
yeah. So what should I do there? Like just having that question.
And the number line
So I draw a number line.
you put uh,
Okay, let me draw a number line. Okay. So
it will go from -5 to 1.
what about this thing which is here? This one.
Yeah. Which one? Oh yes, -5 to 8.
All right. So say the number. Oh, this is our number line. Okay. This is our number line. So it will be from -8. I mean -5 to 8, like that, right?
Yes.
Those are the maximum negatives and positives respectively. So then what is the next negative number?
-2.
But always when you do this, always 0 is your boundary. So here -2, I mean from 0, just one from 0, -2, right?
Mm.
So that will be just -2. Okay, we don't have any number, right? Any negative.
No.
Okay, then for positives we have 1 and 2, right?
1 and 2.
Okay, so now we can start now actually like bringing them on a number and start with a. It has 2 and 1, right? I mean -2 and 1, right? So we have -2 and 2 again. All right, is that so?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a. Okay, so I can
Yes.
even like say this is my a. Then for b, it is what? 0
To 8.
to 8.
Open. Yes.
Okay, and this 8, is it closed or open like that?
Open. Oh no, it's closed.
It's closed, so we close 8 like that. Okay, so then let me just use a different pen. All right, then let's go to b.
-5 to 1.
Oh,
And 1 is closed.
okay, -5, that's c, right? -5 to 1, right?
Yes.
And 1 is closed, so we'll close 1 like that. Good, then we make a line as usual. Okay, that's enough. So we can now solve our question. By the way, you remember we could do these things as when you are given this set. So let me just bring this set. So the set is a, okay, intersection b, right, then minus c. We said this minus same as intersection complement, right? So write a intersection b, then intersection C complement. This is how you can write, you remember?
Yes.
So this is how we'll solve it. So now, knowing that we have this one, we need the where also we can have C. By the way, I forgot to write, this is our B, this is our C. Okay, this means that our C complement, let's go to C complement, is this region you have seen.
Yes.
This will be our C complement region, like, since we have C and C complement. And for C complement, C complement which is here, it's open. C complement which is here, it's closed. You have seen? Because
Yes.
they are different. Alright. They are different like that. You have seen?
Yes.
So the question is, the question is A intersection B. So we'll attend this and come to intersect also where there is C complement. So A and B equal, they intersect at like in this part. You have seen?
Yes.
This is the only part they intersect A and B. So okay, so now we bring also the issue of now intersection what? C complement. They will intersect with the C complement starting from here. By the way, C complement is there. Okay. Or let me just get in this boundary. Okay. You have seen that the only successive region is this now. This region that I was shared twice. Where C is involved. You have seen?
Yes.
So definitely the answer for this one, we have A intersection B. Intersection C complement like that. So the answer here will be, we are only, of course it's 1 and 2, but how do we get 1 and 2? You have seen, of course it's 1 and 2, the boundary here it's 1 and 2, but how do we include these numbers or exclude them in terms of close and open? Okay, so looking at, let me first start with 1. Am I opening or close? So let me start with 1. So when I write 1 there like that, 1, remember 1 is not part of C complement, meaning that it is disqualified by virtue of like not being in our intersection, which is C complement. You have seen?
Yes.
So this means that 1, we are not including it because it's getting disqualified at this point. It's not part of C complement. You have seen?
Yes.
Coming to 2 now. So what are we doing for 2? Judge 2.
Sorry?
2, are we closing it or opening?
Oh, we'll close it.
See, is 2 part of A, by the way? Yeah.
It's still part of A. Yes.
Is it part of A too?
Yes.
Is this closed? Look there.
Oh no, it's not.
It's not part of
No.
A. So by virtue of just at one point it is getting disqualified. Is that okay?
Yes.
So that's how you solve this. Is there any question?
Oh no, no, no. See.
Alright, let's go to another. Okay, we have also another question. Again, we are required again to bring it, just bringing it on a number, and those are marks. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, just bringing it on a number, and those are marks. So better you do that. Don't feel lazy like whenever you meet such a question. Then here we have also the universal set. So I'll shade it. I'll shade the universal set. I mean universal set. So what I'm going to do is I'll say, okay, I have universal set. They've already given me the boundaries, which is -5 and 5. Okay, these are my boundaries. So what I'm going to do, I'll shade this also as my universal. Okay, you bring it as a set because it has been listed there. Is that okay?
Yes.
So you say, okay, it's all closed, right?
Yes, I'll close.
Then from there we go to A. First of all, before I even list A, let me put to say there's also a 0 there between. Okay, then that means for the negatives we have -2 and -3, right? So we have -3 and -2. So then for positives, what do we have?
For positive, there's 1, or there's 2 and 1.
There's what? 2 and 1, right?
2,
So I'll start with 1,
yeah.
then I'll put is there no 3 or 3? It was negative, right? Okay, all right. Okay, so as usual we bring these sets now individually. Then what we are going to say is for A we have 2 and what? And 1, right?
Yeah.
-2 and 1.
Yes.
-2
Yes.
and 1, like that. So this
1 is closed.
okay, so 1 is closed, right?
Yes.
Then 2 is open, like that. So this is our A. Aye. Then our B,
Yes.
our B will be
0, 5, they're both closed.
0 to 5, and they are both closed, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that is it. Then we go to C, right? C, what is C?
-3, 2.
To 2.
Yes.
All right. Open, right? They are all open, right?
Yes.
See, then our B is there. All right, so this is as simple as it can be, like this. With your ruler, these are marks. You can see that it's smart, right?
Yes.
So now what we do here now is like coming, this one is just okay the way it is there. We can still solve it, like it's still nice the way it is. So I'll bring it here. We say A union B complement, like that, then intersection C, like that. Okay, so that's our question, right? So now these brackets, they are telling you to prioritize. Okay, then this will be just an addition. Union, you remember, it's just an addition, you remember?
Yes.
So first of all, let me just work out what is there first, or let me write this question as B complement intersection C, okay, then union A, like that. Is that okay? So that I prioritize with what is in the bracket. So starting with B complement. Now let us make B complement. You see, B complement, it will be here, to be open the B complement, then it will go this side. Okay, so that is our B complement. Again, we have B complement going this side, but they have already given us a boundary, so I'm just showing. They've already given us the universal to say it's end at 3, so the universal we have is at 3, but I'm just showing to say the B complement should be found there. Okay. So B complement and C, where do they intersect? B complement and C, they intersect at this region. You have seen?
Yes.
Alright, B complement and C, this is where they intersect. The other side, they are not intersecting because C is not extending to that far. Right?
Yes.
So this means that there's a number here, okay? There's a number here which is the number that is being, it's 0, it's at 0, right?
Yes.
At 0 there. So now what they are telling us is, just a moment, what they are telling us is, we have here, okay, we have, yes, the point here. First, let me list first this one we have there, which is -3. That would be one of our answer. That would be -3, right? But I want to ask you, is -3 included or excluded? I mean, open or closed? I want to write the brackets there.
Negative.
Or, yeah, I'm just showing there. I want to write there. What should I write there? Is
-3 will be included
why would it be included?
because it's closed.
But let me ask you, it's closed where?
From the set there, it's not complement, so that means we're still going to include it as part of it.
First of all, judge first, is Z 3 part of C?
3, -3 is not.
It's not. But wow, what would make it now be intersect with B? Because here we can see it means that maybe 3, I mean C was 2.9, so like that, 99, okay? But they just got 3 to represent C. But since there's
I
no
thought we read it as a part of the universal.
no, like universal, that would be just our boundary where we end. Since now we didn't extend to this far, but we can end it here at this point. Yeah, so that actually don't bring so that is it. Is, yes, it's part of universal, but it's not part of these two guys mentioned. You get?
Yeah.
So that means that it is disqualified at this point. Okay. Yes, where the B complement intersects with the C, but C is not part of 3, so that will be open like that. Then comma. Then here I was supposed to bring here also the point 0, but there's an extension of A, the whole A. That's the meaning there, like A, the whole A. You bring the last point of A. Is that okay?
Yes.
So here I was supposed to write. I was supposed to write 0 there. Okay, and this 0 would have been included because, see, the 0 is supposed to be included because let me just do this. I want to make it clear. So we are supposed to end at 0 here, okay, and the B complement intersecting with the C, 0 is not part of what? It's not part of B complement. You have seen? It's open.
Yes.
Yes, it's open. So upon it being open, then we would have listed it to say we have 0 there, then union A. It's more like plus A. So this A ends at what? It ends at 1. Okay, so it ends at 1. So I can also say we have also 1 there. Okay, but how do I write this? 1, we go now, 1 will be our last point because it has extended because of this A we have there. We end there, okay, because we have added because of this union. You bring the point that is at the last there. Okay, so yes, we'll add, we'll bring that will be our boundary, so that will be 1. But 1, since we are adding A and A is including 1, so what will prevent us from writing this? There's nothing, so that will be our bracket there.
There's nothing more.
You have seen?
Yes.
So that will be our answer. So let's go to something else again. Alright, so we see as well this one. Okay, so we bring always the universal as usual. So what we are going to, first of all, there is something there on top. There is something interesting. Let us do it. Like, let me just solve it. This one, you have seen? So let us solve it. So we have B minus A, open bracket, then we have union A complement like that, then this is curly brackets, then complement like that. You have seen? So what do we do this?
Yes.
We distribute this complement and we destroy these brackets. Okay, so this complement will come there, that would be b minus a. Okay, then that would be a complement, then top, then intersection, then that will be just a, right? Yes.
Yes.
So inside there again we can say, okay, that will be a complement like that, then complement, then intersection a, right? Distributing that, that will be b, okay, complement union a, then intersection a. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
So from there then we can use what we call distributive row. It's as good as me writing this as a intersection open bracket b complement there union a. So let me use distributive row. So I'll distribute that a, that will be a intersection b complement there, okay, then union. You remember this? You remember?
Yes.
So that will be a intersection.
Yes.
We have just distributed there. That is a intersection
B complement U intersection A.
and you remember what is a intersection a?
A.
Okay, so a intersection a is a. So we have union a there. Is that okay?
Yes.
So this means that a intersection b complement union a, it's more like they will be found in part of c. If I'm to shade this, you still prove.
Yes.
This means that a, they will be, it's more like a intersection b complement, it will be a subset of a. That's the meaning here. Okay, like we'll find where they intersect with a and we'll add the whole a. It's for like we have a set there and set b and the line for b is there. Okay, then that was our a. You have seen, let's say that was our a boundary, then our b is there. Okay, so where they will intersect with the, where they intersect with the b complement, let's say they intersect with the b complement like that. Okay, then again they are telling us to add the whole a. You have seen, it would have been as good as writing a just. Is that okay?
Yes.
So it's more like it's being embedded because of a. We are looking at the region where they intersect with the b complement, but still again they are telling you to add, just like we found the last one, to add that a. So you go to the last point of a and put, and you find that your a now will be your universe of this, what is inside the brackets. So that's how we approach that. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
The screen has stopped sharing.
Okay, just a moment. What about now?
Still nothing.
It's just nothing.
Oh, now it's back. Now it's back.
Okay. Okay, so now coming now to our number line. So we do the same for this one. We have solved the first one, right?
Yes.
So let me do this. This is our number line. Okay, so we are going to have points here. We haven't been given the universal set, so we'll create on our own universal. All right, so what we are going to do is, what will be, of course there must be always 0 there, even if they haven't listed 0, but always put it. Then we come to a now. First, maximum negative is what? What's the maximum negative? It's negative 5, right?
Yes.
Then the least negative is followed is negative 2. I think that's the end. There is also negative 1. Okay, then the positives we have 3 and what? That's all, 6 and 8. Is that okay?
Yes.
So now listing these sets, we'll start with, let me start with A. So A, we have -2, which is closed there, right? And also 6, which is open. Okay, so that will give us that set. So I'll shade it like that. All right, so then from there, what I'm going to do is I'll go to B as well. So I forgot one thing. This is our A, like I said. Okay, this is our A, right? Then we go to B. So B now we have what? B, we have -5, which is open, and also -3, which is open, right? Are you there? Yes. All right. Okay, they are both open like that.
Both open, yeah.
So that will be our B.
-1 and 8 are both closed.
What? Negative what?
Yeah. -1 to 8 and they're both closed.
Okay, -1 to 8 and both closed like that, eh? Okay, so that is my C, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we can now solve this now. So what are they telling us? So we can still again simplify that part so that we can actually have a good vision. So we can bring it to say we have A union. Okay, we can simplify this thing in the brackets, I mean complement like that, union, C complement like that. So distributing the complement, we have A union there, open bracket, we have B there, right? Then intersection C complement, isn't it? So now work out what is in the bracket there. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're saying, okay, we have B. I think this is coming similar to that one. Okay, we have B. B intersection C complement. So we go to C complement first. C complement is this part, right?
Yes.
And the C complement we have is open, alright?
Yes.
This is our C complement. We have also another C complement, but it will go like that. Hi. But yes, we are only interested where they intersect with B, so we exclude this part because it's not intersecting with B. You have seen?
Yes.
So instead we'll get this part.
Not relevant.
So we'll say B and C complement. Now we'll find them here. Okay. You have seen? First of all, we have point -5 and 1 at this moment, but there is an addition of A, so we'll do what is needed there. Okay, first of all, the first point that we have there for our answer is -5, but is 5 open or closed?
-5.
Is it open or closed?
It's open.
It's open. Good, because it's not part of B.
Yes.
If it would have it was going to be it was shaded on B, then would have included, because it would have intersected with his C complement. Aye. Then the next point we are supposed to have -1, but there is an addition of 6. So go where there is 6, like we did the previous one. You remember?
Yes.
Yes, we just extend to 6. Yes, I would have written to say -1, and let's say I was going to use, let's say, some brackets, e.g. then again I would have said union, again open the same -1 to 6, because that's where our A lies. But I can't write this. Instead I should write something like I just look at where now I'll end. So I'm going to end where there is 6 there, because there is an addition of a. You have seen this addition, the whole a.
Yes.
The whole a, meaning that you will get a bundle of a, just like we did on the previous, and that will be 6. And the 6 now, since a is not including 6, so we'll also not include it.
Yes.
Good. So that is it about this one. So I think we have the last one. Should we do this one as well?
Yes.
Okay. So here we have the universal again. But before that, okay, we have the universal there. So we have been given the universal. We'll also list the universal. Is that okay?
Yes.
So we say negative 10, and we have 10 there. Okay. So from there then we go to, this is our universal, so I'll list it like that. Bring it because it has been listed. Who am I not to list it as well? So I'll list it as well like that. This is my universal.
Yes.
So it's closed. It's closed on both. So it's closed.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be my universal. Then the next point is like the next I can bring a. First of all, first let me write 0, stuff like that. So here let me write 0. Okay, 0 there. What is the following negative? How many negatives do we have? We have negative 1,
Negative 1, negative 2,
negative
negative 5.
negative 2, and negative 5. We have also the positives. The positives,
Okay, we have 3, 6, 8.
alright, so that's our u. Then we have now a will be negative 2 and 6. So 2 is closed like that, then 6 is open like that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that will be our a. Then our b,
It's going to be open on both sides from negative 5 to 3.
so it will be open like that. Alright, so that is our b. Then our c,
To be closed on both sides from negative 1 to 8.
negative 1 to 8.
Yes.
Both closed. Alright, let's go to what they want now. Again, we need to simplify that set. You have seen, so the set has to be simplified without, we have u p complement there, union c complement there. So we simplify as a union open bracket b intersection c complement. You have seen,
Yes.
it's now becoming the same like the previous question you have seen.
Yes.
We just twist these things. Then we can now work out what is in the brackets. Again, I will write it to say b intersection c complement union a like that. Okay, so we work with what is inside first. That's how you deal with these guys. So B complement intersection, I mean C complement. So C complement, by the way, I forgot to write this, say this is mouse. So C complement, it is this side, right? And C complement here, it's open. You have seen? You have seen?
Yes.
Then you have also the C complement there, but I'm not interested because it's not intersecting with B anymore on that side. So the region where they intersect with C complement are these. I think this question now, they just twisted the way they asked this point. You have seen?
Yes.
Yes, they just repeat. So now what we do is still the same question I've seen. So we have now the answer there. Of course, where we are interested now is 5, right? But is 5, are we including 5 or not? Open or closed on 5?
5 will be open. Yeah.
Open, good. Then closed, I mean, or comma. I would have written also there -1, but there's an extension of 6, you have seen? Because of
Yes.
A, you go where A now lies at the far end. So you write A, 6 is, it wasn't, what's this? Closed. So that's how we also end there.
Yes.
So they just twisted the numbers and also these ones, and the same question you have seen.
Yes.
This marks the end, otherwise that is it. So in the tutorial sheet you need to practice more. Like I'll send the tutorial sheet. I'm sure you have it. Do you have it?
Yes. Yeah. It's same.